Good morning, Summit Church. Gabby here. We are halfway through the week, so that means we only have a few more days until we see each other again on Sunday. But before that happens, we also have a couple of events. One of them being Women on Belay on Friday at 6 p.m. We will be meeting at Spring Valley Community Church, and I will be there to share my story and of how God came through and had been faithful in my life. It's not always pretty. It's a pretty up and down story. So I hope that you'll join me for this Women on Belay. We also have Saturday morning for men's breakfast for the men. But as I was thinking about what I'm going to share this Friday for my testimony, it actually reminded me of my most favorite Bible verse of all time, which is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. It says, "Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect." Now, there's many different reasons of why that Bible verse just really resonated with me and has since resonated with me since I got saved. But as I was reading that today, thinking about this verse, it also made me think of Genesis chapter 31. Now, this is where Jacob has finally just packed his bags to leave his father-in-law Laban's home so they can go pursue what God has planned for them. And in this process, Rachel, his wife, have decided that she's gonna steal her father's idols, the idols that Laban worshipped his whole life. He did not worship God, not the God of Abraham, not the God of Isaac, not Jacob's God for sure. But Rachel decided to take these idols with them and put it in their packed bags and took it with them. And what happened is Laban realized that his idols were gone, and so he ended up taking his army of men and to go after them, looking for these idols. Now, it made me think, as I was thinking about Romans 12 too, how sometimes because we don't know what the journey of following Christ and fully living a Christ-focused life, that we want to hold on to our past or parts that are past that give us some sort of gratification or some sort of comfort, or just wanting to hold on to something that we're just purely familiar with. It doesn't even necessarily do us any good. It's just something that we already know and familiar with. And it made me think of how Rachel did that, because the Bible itself doesn't specifically give us Rachel's motivations. It simply told us that she did this. And my question is, I wonder why. What was going through her mind? And I wondered that because I have been guilty of thinking like Rachel. Like, I want to, telling Christ that, hey, I'm going to live this life for you, and I want to do what you want me to do, and I'm going to live a life that according to your plans and according to your will. But then there's so much of this that I'm just not familiar with that I don't know if I can do. So what I will do is I'm going to take some of the old things that I was doing and try to include that in this life that you want me to live. Yeah, that doesn't work. And so that's why I love this verse, because there's so many things that we want to copy that are just really purely worldly and does not contribute to us becoming more Christ-like, that we just need to let go. So whatever that is, and these are, I want to call them like our idols. Whatever these idols are, I needed to identify them before I can let them go. So for you, if that resonates with you, I just want to encourage you to take a moment, think about what these idols could be in your life, and is it something that you need to let go? Is it something that you need to pray over and ask God's help to help you let go of all of these? And so just wanted to share some of that. It does give me a little bit of a glimpse into what I'm going to share this Friday. So I hope that I'll see a lot of you guys there, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your week. Bye.